position so that he is fully satisfied, no more want. So that is called Bhakti Yoga, and we are teaching and propagating this Bhakti Yoga. People are disturbed in so many ways in this age of Kali. To give them real satisfaction of life is to awaken them to the platform of God consciousness. So, the simple method is chanting the holy name of God. We are chanting Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna means addressing the energy of God, Hara. God is with His energy, just like fire is with its energy, heat and light. Similarly, God has got energies, many energies. The principal energies are the spiritual energy and the material energy. So we are under the material energy at the present moment. So we have to transfer ourselves to the spiritual energy. Because we are spirit soul. Just like you take the fish on the land, because land is not the place for the fish. However, you try to make him comfortable, he will never be comfortable. You throw him in the water, he is comfortable. Similarly, we are spirit. We are now encased within this material body. Dehinasmin yatha dehi kaumana yauvanam jara. So, our business should be how to get out of this material energy and put ourselves under the spiritual energy. Then our life will be fully satisfied. So, in this human life, this is a prerogative. How to get out of this material energy and put again into the material, spiritual energy. So this process is described, sarvopadhi vinirmuktam tatparatina nirmalam. To put ourselves again into the spiritual energy means we have to get free from the designation. What are the designation? I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am American, I am Indian, I am this, I am that. These are all designations. And to become free from designation means I do not belong to any of these categories. I am eternal servant of God. If you come to that position, then that is the common platform. Let everyone perceive that he is eternal servant of God. Then all the problems will be solved. So this is our Krishna consciousness movement, and we are chanting the holy name of God, and we are recommending others also to chant the holy name of God. God must have some name. In the Bible also it is said, what is that? Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
So there is name. God's name is there. God's name is Christ or Krishna or Krishna. So we can chant combinedly. Where is the difficulty? So those who are professing Christianity, never mind, you have got the name of God. Otherwise, why Jesus recommend that you glorify the name of God? And that is chanting. So let us combinedly glorify the name of God. This is common platform. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
I know you may be anxious to ask questions to Divine Grace. So if there's any questions, you may raise your hand, and then you can ask questions now. No questions? This means that everyone agrees.
Full agreement. That's nice.
Yes.
The devotee said that you aim to get beyond the disease of material existence. I didn't quite pick up what your process was for doing this. But could you tell me what the end result is? Once you do get beyond this.
What is that?
In Krishna consciousness, the process is to get beyond the disease of material existence.
Yes.
The first part of his question, how to do this. The second part of his question, what is the end result after taking through the process?
The process is to transfer yourself from material energy to spiritual energy. We are under energy. The God has got two energies, material energy and spiritual energy. We are also energy. We are marginal energy. So, marginal energy means we can remain under the material energy or on the spiritual energy, as we make our choice. Marginal, just like on the beach, you find sometimes on the border of the water is covering the land, and sometimes the land is open. This is called marginal position. Similarly, we are marginal energy of God, living entities. So, we can remain under the water, means the material energy, or we can remain open up and spiritual energy. So this process of, converting the material energy to spiritual energy is called Bhakti Yoga. Just like this microphone, when it is used for some material purpose, just like I am speaking, but sometimes the politicians or other parties or so many things, this microphone can be utilized for so many purposes. And it can be utilized also for God's purposes. I am speaking through this microphone about the message of God. So when it is utilized for God's purposes, it is spiritual. And when it is utilized for our material purposes or sense gratification, this is material. Let's say electricity. Electricity is one energy. It can be utilized for heating purpose and cooling purpose. Similarly, God's energy is one, but when it is utilized for sense gratification, that is called material energy. And when it is used for service of God, then it is called spiritual energy. So, to transfer ourselves from material energy to spiritual energy is to begin service of God. Anything engaged in the service of God, that is spiritual. This is a hall. It can be utilized for selling wine, and it can be utilized for speaking about God. So the place is the same, and when it is utilized for God's purpose, then it is spiritual. And it is utilized for my sense gratification, there is material. That requires little guidance Ishavassamidam sarvam, everything belongs to God, but it becomes material and spiritual according to the purpose it is being utilized. So, if you convert your life, everything for God, speaking for God, eating for God, sleeping for God, mating for God, then it is spiritual. We have got 4 kinds of engagements: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Defending for God also. So, actually everything belongs to God. Now we have to learn it, how to utilize it for God. That is our philosophy. Prapunchikataya buddhya hari sambandhi bostuna mumuksuvi parityaga phalgu vairagya karta. To renounce this world is not very big thing. Because the world also created by God. So instead of renouncing, if we utilize this God-created material world for God's service, then it is spiritual. Because originally it belongs to God. Originally it is spiritual. Therefore, in the higher sense, there is nothing material. Everything is spiritual. Because everything is coming, emanating from the Supreme Spirit. So we have to learn the art, how to utilize everything for God. Then it is spiritual. That requires little brain, how to utilize everything for God. It's like we are. We are also living in the house. Without a house, where can we live? We are also human beings, cannot lie down on the street. We have got some house, some protection. We are also eating. We are also sleeping. And we are also mating. And we are also defending. But it is in a different way. These boys and girls, some of them are married, so they are also begetting children. That means mating. But you will see in our temple a small child, he is offering obeisances, he is offering a flower, he is also chanting, he is also dancing. So, to mate or sex for begetting such children, it is also God. But if we beget children like cats and dogs, then it is material. Because there is no God consciousness. So everything can be turned. Hari sambandhi vastu. Without any attachment. Yesterday these boys they are collecting money, but not a single farthing they are spending for themselves. Not a single farthing. Everything collected is being utilized for God's book publication, for propaganda, for distribution. They are not earning less. We collect someday $1,000, and we are collecting all over the world about $30,000. Yes. So, but not a single pice for personal use. Everything is utilized for propagating God consciousness. So in this way, everything can be utilized. After all, it is God's property. Ishavassamidam sadvam. Sadvam. Whatever you see, that property belongs to God. We are falsely claiming it is my property. That is Maya, illusion. Just like some portion of land